Hi guys, and welcome back to Lasting Peace. Thank you for indulging me 1 week's vacation. My husband and I went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee and Pigeon Forge and had the best time. So I am refreshed and ready to come back and talk to you a little bit more. My Bible study on spiritual maturity will be out on June 2nd, so I think I mentioned it last week, but we're going to start steering some of these lasting peace conversations to discussing spiritual maturity in light of my upcoming book, and hopefully you will pick it up and maybe do the study with me. What I wanted to continue from last week was our conversation on the tongue. We'd been discussing in James how he says that if any man can control his tongue, he is a perfect man. And perfection, being a perfect man, would kind of indicate to me that I've obtained spiritual maturity as well. So let's look a little bit more about what it means to control our tongue. One thing I've learned from my husband over the last 12 years, and it came in full focus again as we're trapped in the car together for a total of like 8 hours, he doesn't talk a lot like I do. And I've had to learn with him that it's not wise to just fill the airspace for the sake of talking. Or if we have an argument, it's not always wise to continue pushing for resolution. Sometimes, in fact, quite often, women, it's really wise to just shut up. And Proverbs, of course, God's word, always applicable, says this specifically. I love Proverbs 10:19 in the New American Standard, is my favorite. He says, where there are many words, transgression is unavoidable, but he who restrains his lips is wise. So, as we continue pressing toward spiritual maturity, as we continue to press forward toward hopefully becoming the perfect man, to be holy even as our Father in heaven is holy, to be perfect even as our Father in heaven is perfect, let's continue to work on our tongue. I think we'll spend the rest of our lives trying to master it, but this week specifically, let's keep it still. Let's be silent. And maybe, just maybe, that will bring peace, which is a fruit of the Spirit, into our life and into our relationships. Thanks a lot. See you next week.